Gold is in a gold is in a downtrend, a clear downtrend. This is the daily time frame, and you can see this is where price is at now. It broke this low and has come back to test the low here, and I'm anticipating a move to the downside. And there's an engulfing pattern on the daily, but the daily has not is there's only 1 hour left for the daily to close, and this is how the 4 hour looks. There was bullish momentum, and you can see the way the bulls were strong, but the bullish momentum started weakening, and price was ranging for a while. You can see this is the previous week. Price was ranging here for a while before it broke the support below it, and I'm anticipating a retest here for price to continue to the downside to create lower lows and lower highs. The 1 hour looks like this. Price is in a range but broke this structure, which is a wedge on the 4 hour, and I'm anticipating price to move to test this line and before continuing to the downside. I'm risking 0.7% of my account to gain 3%. The risk to reward ratio is 4:09. Price didn't make it to my order, so I cancelled it. This is the next day, and yesterday's daily pattern closed as an engulfing, so I'm waiting for confirmation to enter on those shorts. This is the 1 hour. I'm anticipating a third touch on this trend line and a possible move to this high to sweep liquidity and possibly touch here, so that we can get those clean shots to the all the way to the downside here, all the way to the downside, possibly to this area here.
Can we wait to see if he'll poop it out or something?
If we wait on this surgery, it can end up being too late. And you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
Alright. We're going. Get ready your love. Say your goodbye.
Price had accumulated liquidity here, here, and here, and here, and I anticipated price to bounce off from this support before coming to grab this liquidity and retesting this zone and moving in for the short from up here. I've been in this trade for around an hour or so, and I'm thinking of cutting the losses. And it's a 2:01 risk to reward, and I'm risking 0.38% to gain 0.7%. If price closes below this support, I'm going to close the trade, but if it continues playing around up here, I'm going to wait to see how it turns out. I've been taken out.
He had been listening to music through his earphones, and he hadn't heard anything. The third person away.
Price has broken through this area, this zone, and has come back for a retest, and I've decided to go short. I'm risking 0.3% of my account to gain 1.4%, with a risk to reward of 3:72 at 4:04, a few minutes after the US market opened. It almost stopped me out and moved and almost hit my take profit, but I closed the trade after spotting an engulfing pattern, and it was 80% to my take profit. So I just closed it after the engulfing pattern on the 30 minutes, and it has gone back to my entry, and it is 10, almost 11, and I've placed a sell limit at this zone here, anticipating price to retest these lows and move towards this support area. We hit a profit. My sell limit was triggered today. I went in 0.1 lot size, risking 0.4% to gain 1.6%. I've placed another sell limit. It's 10:44. I'm expecting price to move to this point and then move lower. The inside out didn't follow through, so I've manually closed the trade to cut my losses. I expected this to close green and more bullish, but it didn't, so I cut my losses before the price pushed in my favor for a few pips and almost reached target before moving to stop me out after I got out of the trade.